everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is more of a welcome back to me. Don't mind my two cats in my room. They're probably gonna play with a bunch of stuff. But it has been a super long time since I've filmed any sort of video for YouTube. I've done some content on Instagram, so if you follow me on there, you have seen that. But there's been a lot of changes in my life since I was last on YouTube, I guess. I used to, for those that have been following my channel for a long time, I used to do makeup videos back in the day. It's probably been like 4 or 5 years since my last makeup tutorial. I still work in the beauty industry, but I got my aesthetics license, so I now work in the medical aesthetic field versus the makeup field. Still love makeup, I love playing around with it. Not as much as I used to, but I'm kind of like getting back into the love of makeup. But the reason why we're here today is over the past couple of years, I started taking yoga classes and I found like a new love and passion of mine. So I'm just gonna grab my cat. She's being crazy. And so this fall, I decided to sign up for a YTT program, which is a yoga teacher training program. It's a 200-hour program, and I just finished that a few weeks ago. And so now I am certified and registered as a yoga teacher trainer through Yoga Alliance, which is super exciting. I am working on potentially teaching like in-person classes, but one of my coworkers that went to my graduation class for my YTT the other day was like, when are you gonna put up YouTube videos? And it was something I had kind of already been maybe thinking of doing, getting back into this kind of long form content in this space. And I was like, is that something you want to see? And she had said that she loves working out from home, which I know a lot of people do, and that it has been like hard for her to find yoga videos on YouTube that kind of get you into that flow state that you can get in more of like a faster vinyasa flow class, a power flow class, because a lot of yoga content out there is like on the more meditative, slower side, which is fantastic as well, and I love that stuff too. But she was like, I need a 30-minute video for at home to like move and sweat a little bit. So I was like, okay, I can do that for you. So I'm going to be taking a 60-minute sequence that I actually created for my graduation, and I'm going to be taking a bunch of stuff out, paring it down to a 30-minute sequence. Now, I've practiced the 60-minute sequence many times. I have not practiced taking things out yet to make it 30 minutes. So we'll see how this goes, but I think we'll be fine. So we'll probably take out some of the more like advanced stuff, maybe save that for another day, and we'll do a shorter surrender and no shavasana. If you want to take a shavasana, feel free, just put on some relaxing, peaceful music and lay down on your mat at the end of our sequence. So let's just get right into it. Don't mind the space I'm working in right now, although I think it does look beautiful, but CJ and I bought a house a couple years ago, and we are in the process of redoing and renovating a lot of things. We actually built this paneled wall back here, which came out awesome, but was like the biggest pain in the butt. And we will eventually be putting a floor in down here, which is why I'm just working on a painted base floor. So for today's class, what you'll need is a yoga mat or a workout mat. A yoga rug works as well. I recommend something a little bit on the thinner side, like 3 to 5 millimeters is really great for practicing yoga. A lot of the times if you do a thicker mat, you think it's gonna be like softer, better on your joints, but in the long run, it's actually counterintuitive. It's a little too squishy. It can move around too much under your feet. It doesn't give you enough of like a strong base. So you can actually wind up doing more damage than good. And then I'm gonna show you all how you can use blocks in your practice to take some modifications with things. And let's get started. Some things to note before I start is that I'm going to demo most things from the side of my mat, but there will be certain things that I'll demo straight on, at least for the first run through, so you can see what the pose is supposed to look like in proper alignment. So to begin today's practice, we can start in a thunderbolt position. So essentially you are just going to take a seat on your shins, and you can either rest your hands down by your sides on your knees or thighs, or you can always take one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart and gently flutter your eyes closed. We'll ground in with a few breaths together to begin today's practice. Take a deep breath in through your nose, fill your belly all the way up, and a deep exhale, let it go. Do another round just like that. Big breath in. Feel your belly, your chest, and your ribs start to expand. And a big breath out through your mouth, sigh it out. Let's take one more round together. Take a big breath in. Make this your biggest breath yet. And a big breath out. Let it go. Begin to seal your lips if that's available to you. Close down your mouth and take the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Create a slight constriction in the back of your throat and breathe in and out through your nose. This is your Ujjayi Pranayama, your yogic breath, your oceanic breath. Let this sound like waves crashing on the shore. Let this breath guide you through your practice today. Let this breath build heat in your bones and your muscles. And if you ever find yourself wavering, come back to this breath. Let it guide you to your practice and into the present moment. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Gently lower your hands down by your sides and flutter your eyes open. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Rotate your pinkies in and soften your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, lower your hands down to the mat. Inhale, sweep up, make it big, spread your fingertips wide. Exhale, flex through your palms as you lower down to the mat. Inhale, sweep up once more. Exhale, side body stretch. Drop your right hand down to the mat. Reach up and over with your left hand and reach towards the side wall. You have the option to bend into your right arm. Pull your top shoulder back and open and gaze up under your top elbow. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, gently come back through center. Exhale, side body stretch to the opposite side. Drop your left hand to the mat. Reach up and over with your right. Pull open and maybe gaze up under your top elbow. Breathe in here and breathe out. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, lower your hands to the front of your thighs. We'll take seated cow. So pull your belly in, your heart forward. Wrap your shoulder blades around your spine. Just like this. Exhale, seated cat, round your spine. Drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, seated cow. Stick out your bum. Pull your shoulders back You have the option to lift your gaze, take the stretch into your neck. Exhale, seated cat, arch your belly, drop your chin, breathe space in between your shoulder blades. Continue to flow this a few times, your own breath to your own movements. Inhales and exhales. Maybe you circle it out a little bit one way and then the other. Gently come back through center and lower your hands to your sides. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale your hands to the mat for neutral tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Gaze down neutral at the top of your mat. Keep a neutral spine. Stay for a round of breath here. Inhale and exhale. Ground down through your left palm. Inhale, sweep your right hand to the sky. Maybe you take some wrist stretches here. Circle your hand out one way and then the other. Exhale, thread the needle. Drop your right shoulder in your ear to the mat. Option to stay here or crawl your left fingertips to the top corner of your mat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You also have the option here to open up through your shoulders. Take a half bind. One more breath in. Breath out. Plant your hand in the center of your mat. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Exhale, neutral tabletop. Lower your right hand to the center. Inhale, sweep your left hand up. Exhale, thread the needle. Same options here. You can crawl your fingertips to the front of your space. You can take your lower half bind, open up through your shoulders and your chest. In and a deep breath out. Stay for one more round of breath here. Inhale and exhale. Plant your hand in the center of the mat. Inhale, sweep your hand up. Exhale, neutral tabletop. Inhale, tuck your toes, floating tabletop. Press into your palms and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back to the sky. Create a 45-degree angle with your body. Place your hands shoulder distance apart. Your feet should be hip distance apart. Begin to find some movement here. Walk your downward facing dog. Bend into one knee and then the other. You can always sway your hips side to side. Maybe lift and lower both heels at the same time. And come back to stillness. You always have the option to take a micro bend in your knees if that helps you lower your heels closer to the earth. Ground evenly through your palms and rotate the eyes of your elbows towards the front of your mat. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale, gaze forward to the top of your space. Exhale, walk your hands to meet your feet. Let your head, neck, and shoulders hang heavy. You have the option to take ragdoll here. So you can take opposite hand to opposite elbow and gently sway side to side. Don't mind me, I'm just using my headphones to listen to music. Maybe you nod your head yes, and shake your head no. If you do take ragdoll, make sure to switch your grip halfway through. Gently lower your hands down to the mat. If you took a wider stance, walk your feet back in so they're hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins or thighs to create a neutral slide. Wrap your shoulder blades around your spine. Gaze towards the top of your mat. Keep a neutral neck. This should be an active pose throughout your practice. Engage your muscles here. Exhale, forward fold, let it hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. We'll do that once more. Make a commitment to keep this active throughout our practice together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up, high mountain. Exhale, lower your hands to your heart center. If you have a mantra for today's practice, I invite you to bring that forward now. Otherwise, you may use the following. Every breath I take guides me forward. Every breath I take guides me forward. Throughout our practice, focus on your breath. Come back to your breath. Let your breath guide you through our flow together. Let your breath guide you away from your past, from any fears, resentments you hold. Let it guide you to your bright, beautiful, and happy future. With every inhale and every exhale, we go forward. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, step back, high plank. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your heels over your toes. You have the option to lower your knees down to the mat here. Exhale, forearm plank. Lower your right forearm and then your left to the mat. Create 2 parallel railroad tracks. Keep your palms flat on the mat. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Drop your hips, release your toes long on the mat. Press evenly through your palms and forearms and gaze a few inches ahead of your mat. You have the option to stay in stillness here, or maybe you gaze over one shoulder, and then the next, wiggle it out, release your back a little bit. Exhale, lower down to the mat. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, press up through tabletop or your high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Inhale, down dog kick. Lift your right leg to the sky. Dial your pinky toe down to level off your hips. Stay for an exhale breath here. Can you lift your leg 1 inch higher? Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot to your thumb. Stack your knee over your ankle. Drop your back knee down behind your hip. Release your toe long. Inhale, low crescent. Sweep your arms up to the sky and rotate your pinkies in. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Stay for an exhale breath. Can you sink a little bit deeper while you engage your core to lift off your front thigh? Inhale, grow a little bit taller, spread your fingertips wide. Exhale, low crescent twist, open up to the side wall. Reach your arms long and pull your shoulder blades back around your spine. Take a deep breath in, extend a little bit longer, spread your fingertips wide, engage every muscle. Exhale, twist a little deeper, engage your obliques, twist from your waist up, and squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, lower your hands down to the mat. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Step, hop, or float. Inhale, high mountain, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, Sphinx pose. Exhale, forearm plank rather. Drop your right forearm and then your left to the mat. Create 2 parallel railroad tracks. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Drop your hips and release your toes long. Exhale, lower down to the mat. Inhale, press up through tabletop or your high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, down dog kick. Lift your left leg to the sky. Dial your pinky toe down to level off through your hips. Stay for an exhale breath here. Inhale, can you lift lift your leg 1 inch higher. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot to your thumb, stack your knee over your ankle. Drop your back knee down behind your hip and release your toes long. Inhale, low crescent. Ground down through your front foot as you sweep your hands to the sky. Rotate your pinkies in and soften your shoulders away from your ears. Stay for an exhale breath. Can you sink a little bit deeper? Feel the stretch through your back, front thigh. Engage your core, lift off your waist. Inhales, lift a little bit taller. Exhale, low crescent twist, open up to the side. Engage your obliques, twist from the waist up. Option to take the twist into your neck and gaze over your back thumb. Stay for an inhale breath, grow a little longer. And exhale, twist. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, lower your hands to the mat. Tuck your back toes, pop up your back knee. Inhale, step back, high plank. Option to lower your knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. All right, we'll flow this one breath to one movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, forearm plank. Lower your right and then your left. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, down dog kick. Lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, low crescent twist. Open up. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, lower your hands to the mat. You have the option to use your blocks here on the lowest setting. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold at the top. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, lower. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, forearm plank. Lower your right and then your left. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, low crescent twist. Open up to the side. Engage your core. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, lower your hands. Pop up your back toes and your knee. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, fold. Let it go. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, forearm plank. Lower your right and then your left. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, down dog kick on the right. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, low crescent twist. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, forearm plank. Lower your right and then your left. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, down dog kick. Lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, low crescent twist. Inhale, low crescent. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, yogis, that was our Sun A. Grab a sip of water, towel off if you need to. We're gonna flow our Sun B. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, keep this active. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, high mountain. Exhale, chair pose, sink your seat. Option to keep your feet hip distance apart or bring your big toes to touch and keep a sliver of space in your heels. Sink your weight into your heels. Can you gaze down past your knees and wiggle all 10 toes? I'll demo this from the side as well. If you find your bum sticking out, rotate your pelvic floor under. Keep it neutral, low back and spine here. Stay for an inhale breath. Bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, prayer twist. Hook your left elbow outside your right knee and lift your heart to your thumbs. I'll demo this from the side so you can see a little bit better. Stay for a breath in. Can you lift your gaze to your top elbow? And a breath out, sink your seat below your heart. Inhale through chair. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Hook your right elbow outside your left knee this time. Again, lift your heart to your thumbs, sink your seat. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, come back through chair. Exhale, forward fold over straight legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, shift forward into your toes. Bend your elbows north to south and lower halfway. Always an option to take your chaturanga from your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog, flip your feet and float your thighs. Option to lower your knees and thighs for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back. Remember to stay with your breath here. Let it guide you through your flow. Let it guide you to the present moment and towards your future. Inhale, down dog kick, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, crunch knee to nose, stack your shoulders over your wrists, lift your heel to your glutes. Inhale, down dog kick. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot to your thumb. Option to prop up on your blocks. Dial your back heel down parallel with the short edge of your mat. Inhale, warrior two, windmill your arms open, sink into your front knee. Find front heel to back arch alignment. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Stay for an exhale breath here. Can you sink a little deeper? Find some strength here. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your front arm up and back. Keep the bend in your front knee. Option to take your back hand, rest it on your thigh, or take a lower half bind. You have the option to gaze up at your top fingertips, or maybe you gaze down at your back heel. Stay for a round of breath here. Inhale, reach a little taller. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your back arm up and over, lengthen towards the front of your space. Option, place your lower hand on a block, reach towards the earth, or rest your forearm on your thigh. Take a deep breath in, breathe space through your side body, and a deep breath out. Can you spiral your heart open, gaze up under your top elbow? Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten through your front leg, lift your front hand and your gaze to the sky. Focus on creating length from your front hip all the way up to your top fingers rather than how deep your back bend is in this pose. Exhale, Skandasana to the front of your mat. Side lunge into your front knee, sink your seat to your heel, straighten out through your back leg, flex your toes to your shin. Option to rest your hands on blocks, down on your mat, bring them at heart center, or maybe open up, send your energy out through the room. We'll stay for a couple breaths here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more inhale, bring your hands back to heart center or rest them down on your mat. Exhale, side lunge to the front of your mat. Exhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, flow through your vinyasa. Always an option to meet a straight and down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, high mountain. Exhale, chair pose. I'll demo this from the front this time. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, prayer twist. Hook your left elbow outside your right knee. Lift your heart and gaze up towards your top elbow. Inhale, chair. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Sink your seat, lift your heart. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold over straight legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Always an option to take this from your knees. Keep your elbows tight by your ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press evenly through your palms and float your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, down dog kick, lift your left leg. Exhale, crunch knee to nose, stack your shoulders over your wrist, lift your heel to the glute and around through your spine. Inhale, down dog kick. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot to your thumb. Dial your back heel down parallel with the short edge of your mat. Inhale, warrior two, windmill open. Find front heel to back arch alignment. Sink into your front knee. Exhale, find strength here. Can you peel your knee open to the side wall? Stack your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your front arm up and back. Keep bending into your front knee. Option to rest your back hand down on your thigh or take your lower half bind here. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your back arm up and over. Lengthen towards the front of your space. Option to place your lower hand on your block. Reach towards the earth or rest your forearm on your thigh. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Spiral your heart open. Create one long line of energy from your back heel all the way up to your top fingertips. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lift your front hand and your gaze to the sky. Create length from your hip all the way up to your top fingertips rather than bending deep. Exhale, Skandasana to the front of your mat. Side lunge into your front leg. Straighten out through your back leg. Flex your heel to your shin. Same options here to keep your hands on blocks. Rest your hands down on the mat. Bring your hands at heart center or open up. Send your energy out through the room. Remember to stay with your breath. Inhale and exhale. Take one more inhale. Bring your hands back to center. Exhale, side lunge to the front of your mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, yogis, let's flow this one breath to one movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, high mountain. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, grow tall through your spine. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Inhale, chair. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, down dog kick, lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, Skandasana. Stay for an inhale breath here. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up, high mountain. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Inhale, chair. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, down dog kick. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, sink into it, find strength. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, Skandasana. Stay for an inhale breath. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, lower your knees to the mat. Normally for a sub B, I typically like to flow through 3 times each side, but in a shortened class, we'll just flow it twice. Let's do a little bit of core work, so reach for your block, place on the tall height at the top of your mat, and we will meet in a boat pose in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Parallel your shins with the mat and reach your hands long, face your palms up to the sky. For more support, you can place your palms behind your hips. If you do, pull your elbows in tight. We'll take a low bow to high bow crunches with leg lifts over our block. Inhale, low to the right. Exhale, crunch up and over. Inhale to the left, crunch up and over. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your ankles, hug your knees in tight to your chest, give yourself a tight squeeze. Place your block to the side of your mat. Release your legs long and gently lower yourself down to your mat. Release your hands long, face your palms down on the earth. Plant your feet on the mat. Point your knees to the sky. Walk your heels in until they graze your fingertips. I'm not sure if you can see because of my block. We'll take one supported bridge pose here. So inhale, lift your hips to the sky. Stay for an exhale breath and slide your block under your sacrum. This is the flat part of your low back. This should feel fairly comfortable here. You should not feel any pinching or pain. So if you do, you may need to slide your block either up or down until you find that sweet spot. We'll stay here for a few breaths in this gentle back bend. Inhale, lift your hips off your block and slide your block out. Exhale, gently lower down. Take a gentle windshield wiper with your knees. Release your low back. Remove your block out of the way. Inhale, lift your legs to a reverse tabletop. Stack your knees over your hips. Exhale, easy supine to the left. Drop your knees down to the side. You can T or cactus your arms out. Stay with your breath. Breathe easy here. Focus on planting both shoulders flat on your mat rather than how far your knees go. You have the option to take the twist into your neck and gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, lift your knees back up to center. Exhale, easy supine. Drop your knees to the right this time. And the option to gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, lift your knees back up to center. Hug your arms around your knees, circle out a little bit one way, and then the other. Massage out your lower back. Pull your knees into your side body. Grab for the outside of your feet, your ankles, or your calves or thighs for happy baby. Focus on gluing the nape of your neck to your tailbone flat on your mat and pull. Use the weight of your body, the strength of your elbows to pull your legs down to your side body. The option of staying in stillness, where you can rock side to side. Make this a little playful. I always enjoy rocking out my half baby. Not my half baby, my happy baby. Maybe straighten out one leg, and then the other, or maybe both. Gently guide your knees back into center. Inhale, squeeze up into a little tight ball. Exhale, release down long. If you'd like to take a Shavasana, feel free to take maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes to rest down on your mat with some peaceful music. Gently plant your feet on the mat. Roll to your left side for a fetal pose. Take a minute to thank your body for your practice today. Use your top hand, guide yourself up to an easy seat. You can keep your eyes closed here. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, and exhale, melt your hands to your heart center as we thank ourselves and thank each other for sharing this time, energy, and space together. We bow, chin to chest. Namaste. Thank you for spending this time with me. I feel like my first video might be a little bit of a hot mess, but any feedback is welcome. If you don't like seeing it from the back, or if you do enjoy seeing it from the back for each side, let me know. If not, I can figure out a way maybe to just flip my position so I'm facing the camera the whole time. I'm not really sure because this is the first video I've ever done like this. Very different than a makeup tutorial. But thank you so much for being here with me. I promise it will get better and better, and we'll just keep flowing together. Hope you all have a great day. Bye.